my name is Eileen Marufi and I work at Artel HQ on Cambie and West 8th. I wanted to talk to you guys about WetBrushes today. They're some of my favorite tools. There are many different kinds and varieties. I'm going to show you some different ones so you know how to use them and what they're good for. So we have a few different kinds with us today, actually 4. One is a detangling comb, which is really, really great for like in the shower. So let's say you shampoo and you have conditioning, you're conditioning your hair, or you have any type of treatment in your hair. It's really great to use something like this in the shower just to take out your tangles without actually like ripping your hair. It's a really, really great tool. It has grip on the handle as well, so it doesn't slide out of your hand. There are different kinds, so that's like kind of what I would recommend for in shower. Or if you have curly hair, that's really great as well. Then we have the standard, which is like an oval wet brush, which is really great. So this again is for detangling. I would say for like more like fine hair, this would be really great for. You could use this in the shower or after you showered. It's really great for people that have a lot of tangles. It glides through the hair really, really nicely because the bristles themselves are quite flexible. And the shape again is oval, and then there's also a handle that has grip on it so that it doesn't slide out of your hand. Now, let's say you have medium textured hair to like coarse textured hair. There is the wet brush that's in a paddle form. It also has grip on the handle so it doesn't slide out of your hand. Again, this can be used in the shower or after the shower. You could use this on wet or dry hair. The only thing that's not recommended with the 3 wet brushes is to use heat on them. And the reason why we say not to use heat with these combs or these brushes is because the bristles are flexible, they can melt. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, so I'll show you a wet brush that you can use to dry your hair with. So this is a WetBrush Round Brush. So it's really great to create volume. It has like the flexible tips that the wet brush has as well, but it also has some kind of stiffer bristles at the base, which will help you like glide through the hair again, creating less breakage and creating more volume. So these are kind of like the wet brushes that I would kind of recommend to most, would be like the oval one and the round brush. 3 reasons why I really, really like a wet brush is that normally when I use a paddle brush or any other type of brush that I've had prior to them inventing a wet brush, I've noticed that when I go through my hair, it doesn't glide all the way through, and I've noticed I do snag and I do pull. With these brushes, they really do help prevent breakage, especially for somebody that has colored hair or bleached hair. Your hair is already fragile, so if you could prevent that, that'd be really, really good for you. So one of the main reasons is the ability to detangle my hair super easy. So literally you're just like brushing through with no hair in the world. And then my second reason would be the fact that it doesn't damage your hair and the 45% less breakage. And my third reason would be just in general, it makes life so much easier. Simple as that. So this is the oval wet brush. It's really nice. It has these really soft bristles to help like detangle your hair without ripping out your hair. It is again proven to decrease 45% of breakage, which is a lot. It's really great for really fine hair. I would say the paddle brush is better for normal to coarse hair. It has this grip on the bottom that's great so it doesn't slide out of your hands if you have any product on your hands. I would really recommend this for anybody that has any type of breakage or tangles their hair, has a lot of tangles in their hair. Realistically, any of us can benefit from 45% less breakage, so I would definitely get one of these. This is the WetBrush Paddle Brush. It also is proven to decrease 45% less breakage, so it's good for really any hair type. I would say that this is better for medium to coarse hair versus the oval brush is better for finer hair. It has these vents on the back, which is pretty cool because it makes it easier for cleanup and water drainage. So that's really great. There's also a rubberized handle so it doesn't slip out of your hand. Like let's say you have product in your hand and you've been putting it on your hair and your hands. We've all encountered this where we would drop the brush or the blow dryer. This helps with that. So if you have conditioner in your hair, or if you have anything like that on your hands, it's easy to grip as well. It obviously has a larger surface area, so it's probably faster in the sense of detangling versus the oval brush as well. It's just really great in the sense of the bristles are really, really soft. You can see that they're designed differently than the oval brush. Like there's a gap that's perfect lines. So if you brush this way versus brushing this way, it's easier to detangle going like this. If you have like a really bad knot, and then if you're just regularly detangling, you can use it horizontally. So this is the WetBrush Round Brush, as you can see. It has the WetBrush standard bristles that are really soft that help detangle. And then there's another set of bristles below that actually have biotin and keratin infused in them. So they help not only like detangle and protect against breakage, but actually make your hair stronger. The barrel itself is ceramic, so it ends up smoothing down the hair. And then it also has this round shape to it. And that just helps you get closer to the root because our heads are obviously round, to create more volume, which is pretty amazing. It's nice and sleek. It's pretty light to hold, which is really nice because obviously if you're like having your arms above your heart, essentially you're gonna get tired. So it's nice to have something that's so lightweight. Yeah, this is a really, really great brush for blow drying hair. Out of all of the wet brushes, this is the one that you can use with heat. So the other wet brushes is if you use those with heat, it's not really recommended. If you read the package, it will tell you how to use it, but it can actually melt the bristles, whereas this one's designed to be used with heat. So when you're looking at the detangling comb, you see that they have these ridges. That just helps further detangle the hair. It's really good for in the shower if you have conditioner or any type of treatment in your hair because it will help evenly distribute that throughout your hair. It also helps you detangle in the shower if you wanted to. You could use it after the shower as well, but I would say that the brushes are probably better for that. Yeah, and it has this really lovely rubberized grip so that if you have any product in your hands, it does not slide out of your hands. It also has this round shape to make it easier to kind of get to the scalp because obviously our scalps are round, so it kind of is the contour of your head. Simple as that.